hopping on here to talk about not being afraid to use essential oils or plant-based products. It's not scary, it's really easy, and it actually is fun. What I want to talk about is the basics, because as soon as you are comfortable with the fundamentals, you will become comfortable with using all plant-based products. So I'm going to start with the bare basics. Essential oils, what they are. Essential oils are the plant's blood life, how we have blood coursing through our veins. Essential oils are the distillation process of the plant. So you want to make sure that you are buying oils that are 100% pure. The scary part about that is in the United States, FDA only requires 5% of that actual plant oil be in that bottle in order to claim that the oil is 100% pure. That's really scary, but if you use some common sense, it takes away the guessing game. So you know what a dozen roses cost. So if you're going to the grocery store and rose essential oil is costing $5, there's a lot of rose petals in that bottle, and it would be more expensive than $5. You know what it costs to buy a dozen roses, and it's expensive. Rose oil should be expensive. It takes a lot of rose petals to make that one bottle. The same goes with frankincense. That is a sacred oil. It's in the Bible. They gifted it to baby Jesus. It's not going to be $3 on that grocery store shelf. And even other places will try and sell it cheaper. So if it doesn't seem right that frankincense is $3, it's probably not right. Another thing that you want to look for is no expiration dates. Essential oils do not expire. So if there is an expiration date, you know that there's some synthetics in there that are not going to be good for your body, and you're going to put that into the air, and it's almost as if you're putting liquid plastic into the air. So you definitely want to steer clear of expiration dates. You want to know where your bottle is coming from. Where is that essential oil coming from? The company that I use and absolutely love, they own their farms. You can go to their farms and plant lavender. In Utah, you can plant the lavender. And then you can at any point walk through their distillery and watch the entire process, because they have nothing to hide. And they're not even using pesticides on their plants, on their farms. They're using essential oils to treat their plants instead of pesticides. So you are getting 100%. Another thing you want to know about essential oils is how to use them. So once you have figured out what essential oil works for you, you have done your research, made sure it's pure and safe for you and your family with the simple tips we just talked about. And then you can use them 3 ways. So you can use them topically, which is on your skin. Most oils, when you're starting, it's always best to use a carrier oil. When someone says carrier oil, which you will hear a lot in the essential oil world, they mean coconut oil, they mean jojoba, they mean massage oil, they mean, in our house we use Greek extra virgin olive oil as our carrier oil because it's amazing vitamins for the skin. Again, we're using essential oils trying to do something good. Why not add olive oil vitamins to it? So that's always my carrier oil. So when you start using essential oils on the skin, always just mix it with the carrier oil when you're first getting started. Until you get to know your oils. Lavender may not cause a reaction on your skin, but peppermint is considered a hot oil, so it may feel warm on your skin, and that's why they call it a hot oil. So just until you get to know what oils do what and feel what way on your skin, definitely just start with a carrier oil or a very, very tiny bit of oil on your skin. The second way to use essential oils is aromatically, and that means you're going to diffuse it, you're going to put it into the air somehow. I always recommend a diffuser and make sure that you are using a good diffuser. You want medical grade plastic if you're using a plastic diffuser, because your pure essential oils are made to get rid of toxins. So plastic is a huge toxin. So if you're using a cheap plastic, it's going to eat away at it. Again, putting plastic into the air that you are breathing. So you want to use quality with your quality essential oils. The third way, and you have to be careful with this, and I hear scary stories all the time, and it's not something that's scary. You can ingest essential oils. Certain essential oils, let me be clear. So there is FDA is tough on ingesting essential oils, and they should be, because there is dangers in it if you do it the wrong way. So when ingesting an essential oil, this is why it's so important to know where your oils come from, what is in that oil. It should only be, when you buy lemon, it should only be lemon in that bottle and nothing else. And that's where it comes into play with ingesting oils and knowing where your oils actually come from. So Young Living Essential Oils Company has an FDA approved Vitality line. They have a cooking line. Those oils in the Vitality line are safe for ingestion by FDA standards. So that's very important. The label looks completely different from the other oils. It's an all white label with colored lettering. You can't mess it up. It looks totally different from the other oils. It's not the same color, nothing. The bottle is totally different. So that gives us peace of mind. In our house, my kids know if it's not a white label, don't put it in your water. Simple as that. You know, my husband, when he's going for, and my husband does the cooking in our house, so he is all about his herbs and his spices. He is a 100% Greek man, and he wants to know where those herbs came from, or he's not putting it in his food to feed his family. So we do use the Vitality line for cooking, because you can go and research exactly where that oil came from. Where did that specific bottle come from? You can find it. And he likes that peace of mind. And he knows oregano, white label, put it on in there. And it tastes fantastic, by the way. So that's the 3 ways you can use essential oils. You can put it on your skin topically, diffuse it in the air aromatically, or ingest, which, again, know where your products come from. Always, you should be questioning everything. Know where your oils come from. It's very, very, very important. I cannot stress enough when I hear people that are telling me, like, oh, you see the articles with the dog and the dog got sick. Well, you're buying oils that aren't pure. So that little pup is getting some liquid plastic in the air. Of course it's not good for him. I have small children, so nothing but the best of the best is for my children. And any mom will attest to that. Like, yes, my kids have chocolate. Yes, my kids get apple juice, whatever. I'm a mom. However, my kids are not getting plastic. They're not getting carcinogens in their bodies. They're not getting, we live a plant-based life in our house, and with all the issues that everybody's having, don't add to it by getting a cheap essential oil. You want to be doing good for your family. Another tip I have before I go, oils don't work if you don't use them, okay? Consistency is key. So in the beginning of using essential oils, you may come up with a cough because your body is getting rid of the toxins. Those oils are pushing everything out so that you can have a fresh start. You are detoxing your body. So yes, maybe you get a stomach ache, but something was in there that needed to get kicked out. Maybe you get a cough. That is because your body is kicking it all out. Those oils and your body are working together to kick it all out. Another thing, you might get headaches, and that's because you are detoxing those free radicals. Essential oils are going to get rid of the junk in your body. So that means you might get a headache because you're withdrawing from toxins, from toxic buildup. And that's okay. That's okay that that's happening. You need to continue to use your oils. You need to use them every day. This is not, oils aren't for a cure. They're a preventative measure. So we're boosting our immune systems every day so that we don't get sick. I'm not using peppermint just because my head feels so tight. Like, I'm taking care of my body. You can do that. But if you're just using oils when the problem arises, you're going to have a tougher time. Oils may not work as beneficially for you. If you are using them every day with the intention of, I'm keeping my body healthy and strong, I'm keeping my children healthy and strong, they're more effective. So my recommendation is consistency. You need to use them every day. You cannot just every so often, every 2 weeks, like, oh, I'll take lemon to detox my body. It's not going to do it. So if you're, whatever issue you're looking to kind of boost, you need to be constant in your prevention and immune boosting, wellness. It's not just a when you feel like it type of thing. So I will be hopping back on with more videos and things. Let me know what you want me to go over. I can go over the cancer causing issue and all kinds of things. I can go over the company I use and why I use them and why I love them. I can go over the business side, MLMs and dirty words. I would love to go over, I'm going to go over videos, apps and shows that kind of, like documentaries that open your eyes to what the United States is doing, what Europe doesn't even allow, that the United States is like, yeah, that's fine, no big deal. I'm going to go over all of that stuff. I would love to hear in the comments what you guys want to learn about, what you want to know about, how to make rollers. I can totally do that with you guys. Definitely subscribe, and thank you for watching.